Good day, YouTubers. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, The Magi Method. Find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle in paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment. We're doing Scorpio for April. April Scorpio. I've already shuffled the cards. I've already prayed over the cards. Scorpio April. See what they want to tell us. Scorpio April. Cornucopia and no. Cornucopia is all the things of the world. No is stuck. Full stop. Like the Hanged Man. Cornucopia is the card of money. You may be having financial troubles this month. Let's just see what the other cards want to tell us. The cornucopia is the horn of abundance. All the abundance stops. There's a delay in getting your money. You may lose your job. Look at that. 9 hearts and the Ace of Wands. Okay, we're getting a fuller story here. The nine of Cups is... This guy is the fat cat. He's sitting pretty. He got everything that he wanted. It's a 9. Okay. There's one more cycle before we hit the 10, which is completion. And then there's one more cycle before it cycles to the 1. So 2 cycles before it turns over to a new cycle. We got the Ace, a 1. Okay. So he's got everything he wants. And the Ace is pure action. Pure movement. Okay, so we've got pure movement and full stop. Full stop and then pure movement. Everything you wanted. Cornucopia abundance. Quite a mix of cards we have going on here at this point. Let's see what wisdom. Nine of Swords, Chariot, Temperance, so Knight of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. Wow, just absolute polarity showing, just polarity. But this is Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio is a lot of polarities. Okay, the Nightmare. The Chariot, moving forward in power and control. Temperance and the Knight of Swords. Temperance is very moderate behavior, very tempered behavior. The middle way. Okay, we can see the path going through. And here we have the Knight. The Knight charges in. And Temperance, that's the middle way, right through the middle of the mountains. And there's success. The crown of success through the middle way. And this, the Nightmare, he's looking forward, keeping him up at night. And this guy, he's very directly moving forward. He's got the black Sphinx and the white Sphinx. You know, the two sides of the yin and the yang. He's got the city behind him. Yeah, he's a victor. He's got the stars. He's got all kinds of things written on his skirt there. His battle skirt. And here we've got 5 Pentacles and 9 Pentacles. Okay, left out in the cold. She's actually barefooted. She's cold. He's injured. Nobody's helping. They're outside of a church. And then here is wealth and reclining and pomegranates in her garden. Okay, she's feeling wonderful about what she's accomplished. And that's a woman. She's feeling wonderful. All right, let's start with this nightmare here. What is keeping you up at night? What is making you stuck? Is it money? Is it financial problems? What is it? Scourge, player, cup overflowing. The scourge is about conflict. The scourge hits the target over and over and over. It doesn't hit so hard that it knocks you out, but it keeps hitting you and hitting you and hitting you. And that's how it causes pain and trouble. So it's troubles that won't go away. Troubles that won't go away. Player is temporary, can be an infidelity card. But player is a very specific circumstance, very specific action, very specific circumstance. The player is really after something very specific. They want one thing. Okay, in a sexual reading, in a relationship reading, the player just wants sex. They're just in it for themselves. You're gonna take what they want and go. In a business reading, they're gonna accomplish their goal and be on their way. 10 hearts, the cup overflowing. There's so much emotions here. It's hearts, so much emotions here. The cup is just literally overflowing. So very emotional about this temporary conflict. Very, very emotional. And this is 24, 6 spades. Incubus, succubus. So this nightmare is related to relationship and a selfish person, and there may be a player in your life. You may be that player. Okay, but you're following your emotions. Okay, you're stuck in your emotions, and it's turning into a nightmare. Okay, there's reality, there's what we say, and then there's what we do. Okay, so don't get stuck in your emotions. Let's see this chariot. Let's get some insight on this chariot. Karmic shift, big change, ruler, and home. This is very much turning into a relationship reading. Okay, a big change. The karmic shift comes along, changes everything. Okay, changes everything. The ruler this is Napoleon. He's the king. He's the man. Okay, he's the general. He's in charge. He's very much like this chariot. Okay, the chariot is very self-controlled and a conqueror. Okay, a big change, conquering. And in your home environment, there's a bunch of shoes here. These are all the people in your life, all the people close to you. This is the people close to you at work, the people in your daily life, your friends, your colleagues, and your family. Okay, all these people. This is the people that you interact with all the time. So a big change happened with the people around you, and there may have been like... The chariot is a war card. He comes and he conquers. Okay, somebody, and there's a conflict, and there's a selfish person, and there's a player. This ruler, maybe somebody is taking advantage of you. Maybe they are just, you know, he came and took the city, and it's not like they could stop him. And Napoleon here, he's a general. He's going out to battle. So a big change has happened in your life, in your world, among the people of your world. It's a big conflict, and it's keeping you awake at night. And it could be, you know, and nobody's helping you. Nobody's helping you. They're all just standing back with their mouths open. Nobody's helping you. Let's take a look at this 5 Pentacles, get some more info on this. And you're feeling really stuck, and it's a nightmare. And it may be financial. Someone may actually have stolen some money from you. But this is going to completely turn around. And you're going to get all that you want. Even though right now you're stuck and it's a nightmare. Let's look at this 5 Pentacles. 10 Diamonds inheritance. Yes. And Ace of Hearts. Okay, and that adds 25 spades. Okay, the blockage. So the inheritance is, this is the money card. There's a lot of money in this spread. There's a lot of relationships in this spread. Somebody may have gone and stolen the money from you, stolen a bunch of money from you. Yes is about, this means it's very important. This is like the inherited money. This is like the house. This is threatening your very existence. Okay, this is like a big deal. What this person is doing, and I think they really came and took offensive action. Okay, they just came, they wanted something, they came and they just took it. They just took it. They just took it. They just came and they just took it. I want the house, they just came and took it. I want the kids, they just came and took them away. They moved to another state and they're like, they're just taking it. They just came in and they just took it. And it's very emotional, and it's a single act, and it's a nightmare, and you can't get over it. You don't know what to do, and you're stuck. And it affects everything in your whole world. It's really a big deal. Okay, and it does affect the heart. This feels like a relationship. This feels like a divorce. And nobody's helping you yet. Like, nobody's helping you. And that's the worst of it. Okay, but here, you have the 9 Pentacles. You get all, this person, the 9 Pentacles, she, because she's emotional, she just feels very satisfied with her wealth and what she's achieved in life. She has a falcon on her hand, so very far-sighted. She's a hunter. She goes out, she sends the falcon goes and gets it. Okay, so someone came and took it from you. And here at the end, you're going to get it all back. You're going to get it all back. And you're going to take it back from them. And maybe a bit more. And you're going to act strongly. And you're going to get everything you came for. Let's look at this 9 Pentacles here. Snake. Earthquake. Scapegoat. Oh, how interesting. How interesting. Okay, so the snake in a relationship reading, this is adultery. This is an adulterous woman. This is, usually it's a female card. This is an adultery card. Okay, player here is an adultery card. Okay, and there's a million ways people can be unfaithful, and everything's tied together. Okay, so it's not just necessarily like classic unfaithful, sex. Okay, 10 spades, the earthquake. 10s are completion. Everything is wiped out in an instant. It's an earthquake. Okay, so the way of doing things in the past, it's over. Okay, and scapegoat. Laying the blame on somebody. The high priest would throw lots, cast a divination device attached to his robe, and he would choose one of 2 goats. And the one goat that's chosen as the scapegoat, he is, the high priest puts his hands on his head, puts all the sins of the people on his head, and sends him outside the camp. So blame. So this is about the 9 Pentacles. How are you going to get it back? Well, this very complicated situation, which may, in your case, involve adultery and being unfaithful, this whole situation has to just be destroyed, wiped out, and blame needs to be put on the guilty party. Okay? So right now, you're the one taking the hit. If the guilty party doesn't take the hit, you take the hit, okay? Like the scapegoat. Did the scapegoat commit those sins? No. The goat is just a goat, okay? And the high priest puts his hand, lays his hands on the goat's head, and imparts all the sins of the people. The goat didn't do it, okay? He didn't do it, man. Okay, and that guy Jesus, he didn't do it. So the lesson here is, if the guilty party is not punished, the innocent suffers. The innocent people suffer. That's why we have laws. That's why we have armies. That's why all this liberal stuff doesn't work, because without justice there is no peace. Okay, so you get to the Nine of Pentacles. You get to this wonderful place, laying down next to streams of living water, by laying the blame on the right people, putting it on the right people. This is 2030, and that adds 30 is 8 diamonds, cornucopia. Okay, everything. The cornucopia is all of the material things. This is the horn of abundance. This is all the stuff that life is made up of. The Magi manifest the spirit world into diamonds, which are the physical things of the world. Okay, so this blockage breaks up. Okay, right now you're taking the hit, and it's affecting your whole world, and no one's helping you, but you need to lay the blame on the right person. Okay, and I think this person acted with great violence, or, you know, great prejudice. They just came right after what they wanted, and they just took it. And you couldn't stop them. They just came and they took it. And it's yours. They came and they took it. Okay, temperance. Be temperate. Okay, walk the middle road, and then charge in and get it back. Woman, city, executioner. There you go. Okay, very, very excellent energy. Okay, so the woman, woman can be a literal woman, or it can be a situation. This is an honest woman. Okay, city is all the people of the world, the whole world, your world. And executioner is a very strong, very pure logic energy. No emotions. The executioner has no emotions about it. They think very clearly about what's going on. They make a decision, okay, and then they do it. And they're able to completely separate from their emotions. Okay, so this is all associated with the temperance card. Okay, temperance is about, don't be emotional. Okay, the temperance angel is in touch with her emotions. She's pouring the cups back and forth. I'm not sure that's a woman. That may be a male. Okay, but this temperance, I think that's a male. This person is very in touch with his emotions and pouring the water back and forth, really weighing things out. They're in touch. One foot is in the water, one foot is on the land, and they're going to walk the middle way to the crown of success. So, what that says is, really think it through. Really think it through. Okay, just consider everything. Yes, it's a nightmare right now, and you're in the midst of the conflict. Okay, and they just came and just stole it. They just took it. Okay, think it through, and you're going to make a very clear decision, and then you're going to act. The executioner acts, and the Knight of Swords just, once you figure out logically what needs to be done, you're going to charge in and act. You're going to take the action, okay, the Ace of Wands, and you're going to get it all back. You're going to get it all back and more. Okay, your kingdom, your inheritance, all of these things that were stolen will be restored. Okay, and life is not about money, but it is about material things. We live in a material world, and people control and steal and seize material things. And the Chariot, they just came and they just took it. This is taking by force. Okay, this ruler, this is taking by force. And it really changed your whole world. Okay, and it's really upsetting. It's really upsetting. Okay, so let's look at this Knight of Swords, and then we're going to wrap up with 2 more cards. Butterfly, cross, and 5 diamonds. Okay, so butterfly is a new life. Okay, the ugly caterpillar goes into the cocoon and comes out as a butterfly and lives like one of these top models. They don't eat much. They float around on yachts and have sex with people. And everybody just thinks they're great. And they just talk about how beautiful they are. Okay, the cross is permanent. This is marriage. This is the permanent situation. The very permanent situation. And 5 diamonds, Jacob's ladder. Jacob's ladder goes all the way up to heaven, comes all the way down to earth. This is a process. This is a step-by-step process. 7 and 5 is 12. 3 spades. Where's the 3 spades? There's the 3 spades. We entered with the 3 spades. So you're going to make a reasoned decision. You're going to begin to work a process that affects your permanent relationship, and you're going to, by engaging this process in a very reasoned manner, you're going to transform everything, and you're going to get it all back. Okay? You're going to get it all back. You're getting it all back, and maybe some more. You're going to get everything back that you lost, and some more. So right now you're stuck, and you feel like your whole world is stuck, okay? And it's bad, and probably you feel like kind of really violated because they just came and they just took it. Okay, maybe they took your kids, maybe they ran up the credit cards, maybe they wrecked your car, maybe you didn't get that position at work that was so clearly yours and you're going to file a grievance. But whatever it is, they took it. Okay, it's not theirs, they didn't deserve it, they took it. And you know, think it through. Think it through and make a very clear decision and then engage that process and you can get it all back. You can get it all back. All right, let's pull the last 2 cards. I've already shuffled these and prayed over them. Let's see what we get. We've got the Court and we've got his thoughts. Okay, the court is a legal process. Okay, that's filing a grievance. That's filing a paper with the court. That's going to court. Okay, that if somebody literally robbed you, you can file charges with the police. If someone, you know, you can, if it's a divorce, whatever, if it's custody, you go to the court. In our society, we have to go to the court. We have to go through the police. His thoughts. He's looking at himself in the mirror. He's thinking about things. There's a penguin there. He's got a little buddy there. There's a snake here. There's a strange face there. All right, so thoughts. His thoughts is about, you know, thinking about stuff, thinking it through. Carefully thinking things through and then taking it before, you know, and then making a judgment, thinking things through very carefully, making a judgment, okay, and carrying out that, being very, once you think it through, very moderately, okay, don't be stuck in your emotions because that's the nightmare. Being stuck in your emotions is the nightmare. Yes, you were violated. Yes, they did steal it, and it does change everything, and it completely changes the relationships altogether. But think it through, engage a process, and you can get it all back. Okay, you're going to get it all back and more. Bam. Okay. I hope that speaks to you. I hope that speaks to you. That's how I see it. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, The Magi Method. Find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle and paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy /Magi Method. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment.